Hello everybody, Dajman here, and welcome back to Hand of Fate 2. So, yes, High Priestess. No, go away. That was the wrong button. So we have 6 encounters to add. We have a lot of new ones. Deep water is an easy win, so I'll put that in. I like the reveal map one, but it doesn't... You know what, let's stick it in anyway. We'll put 4 new ones in. I guess it's alright. Should do. How many equipment cards do we have now? Back out. Who are we fighting? Northerners, okay. Weapons that are good against Northerners. Stop this madness. My brain is not cooperating with me. There is an inspect button, right? Cardinal Blade. Damage to corrupted. Additional defense from a shield. No, so there's no point taking that one. Against Northerners, riposte does 125% damage. Okay, so we'll add that. Doesn't do anything else to Northerners, so we'll skip that. Winter's Bane has got to. Sounds awesome. That's more against corrupted. Reduces movement speed by 10%. Well, I don't like that. Should really take... Oh, we have 3 left and we've got 3. Stick them all in. That should do. It's the closest we've got to a specialist deck for the Northerners so far.
You find yourself once again in the company of prayer and religion. How unfortunate.
Bit mean, but okay.
Now it begins. Negotiations on behalf of the Empire. We will see how that story ends.
But hell. Malaclips has somehow roped you into travelling deep into the far north on a diplomatic mission. While I usually refrain from working for the Empire, since this one takes me further away from it, I've made an exception. It'll square my debt with General Brandstrom and help open many doors for you. What do you say? What about this mission? General Brandstrom instructed me not to come back until I talk to the High Priestess of the North and offer the terms of the treaty. Explain. Okay. What about the leader of the Raiders? There are many clans dotted around, but the supposed leader of them all is the High Priestess who lives up there. Malaclips points to the top of the soaring mountain before you. And what is it you want me to do, Mr. Bard? As you know, I have a great many skills, but my swordsmanship is unlikely to hold up against Northern Raiders. I know no one else who's more up to the task. Right. Let's go. Excellent. Bring your sword and let me do the talking, says Malaclips. I brought plenty of supplies so we can set up camp when we get hungry. That is a lot of food. Malaclips shares a tidbit as you commence your journey. High Priestess is quite partial to blessings. If you can prove yourself worthy, we'd have a better chance at swaying her in our favour. To collect at least 6 blessing. Grit your teeth and begin the ascent.
Be careful where one takes refuge,
Oh,
even in the worst of storms.
A good start. With little warning, a snowstorm sweeps in from the north. The snow whips against you like shards of glass and obscures your vision. You struggle to find cover.
Now you wager for more than mere success and failure. You choose the very stakes themselves.
I believe this one is a success? Yes. The climb becomes unbearable. You seek shelter in a cave and desperately fight off the onset of frostbite. When the howling winds ease, clear the snow from the cave entrance to discover the dark clouds have passed. Malakup's forages for firewood, saying, "This log is dry enough. We can set up camp here for the night." Campfire can be used to consume food, trade, or revenge.
Not every temple has crumbled into the dust, more's the pity.
Temple of Divine Providence provides blessings in exchange for a simple gold donation. Have enough, I guess. Hello. 2 food after every dice gambit. Gold Zealot. Receive 15 life for every gold gain card you receive. Monk's Vitality. If your max life is less than 150, you may discard food gain or equipment gain cards to receive +5 max life. Less useful. Beggar's Charm. Gain up to 20 gold at the beginning of a new map if you have less than 20 gold. Sacrifice. Prior to combat with 2 or more monster cards, optionally discard a basic monster card but lose your companion for 3 turns. These 2 at the end, I don't really see the benefit of right now. This one, I don't think we need health. At least not the max health. I was hoping that would be an extra dice rolls. I feel like that is probably the most... 15, like, every time we get gold, we get healed. It's like, that's a solid blessing. 2 for the price of 1. Take that. I assume it doesn't count if we sell something. That way, it has to be a card. Either way, cool.
In the cold,
Oh God!
men become desperate. Women hold these mountains together, even through the worst.
With little warning, a snowstorm sweeps in. Snow whips against you, obscures your vision. Struggle to find cover. I believe this is the huge failure. Everything else we can kind of accept. I was very wrong. Climb becomes unbearable. Wretched smell of fish meat and stale sweat alerts you to the presence of a bear rousing from hibernation. Got some good luck here. Ferocious beast bares its teeth and swipes at you with giant paws. You flee the cave, having barely survived the savage attack. Luckily, the blizzard passed. These blizzard cards are savage. Like, freaking savage, man. So here's a question for you. If I go to this card, and then I have to backtrack to go here, do I go through that blizzard again? Because I want to see what this card is, but at the same time I don't want to go through that and lose health.
A lesson
oh my God!
awaits us all. Nature, truly wild nature,
Nature
will not
truly
tolerate
hates us all.
fury in its domain, unless it is its own.
Freaking avalanche. High up on the mountain you see the silhouette of a man approaching through the heavy snow. He bellows through the roaring wind. I'll do this away from the microphone a little bit. Who dares trespass on the sacred grounds of our priestess? Hidden raiders spring down the mountain with the dexterity of mountain goat. That's not a compliment. Is it? Being compared to mountain goat a compliment? Can't decide. Okay, we need to get out of his way. So we can... Okay, we can... What? Oh, he's off the mountain! No! Go! Keep going! Keep going! Yes! Sorry, that was not very mature of me, was it? I apologise. And we want Wintersbane. It's the one, yeah, riposte charge, 18 damage. Absolutely. 20 gold, and therefore we get healed! Yes. A clash of steel rings out, echoing through the peaks. The mountains answer with a low, ominous rumble as a wall of white rushes towards the melee, sweeping away everything in its path. Okay, so 11. We need, what, 3.5 on average per dice. And we got it. Cool. You seek shelter against a bluff, pressing close to the rock face as the avalanche roars overhead. When the trembling stops, you're miraculously unscathed. Your assailant's weapon juts from the snow. As you near, you realise it's still clenched in his hand, his body buried to the wrist by the avalanche. Now, let's be honest here. You know as well as I do that if I dig him out, he's going to attack me. So let's just take the weapon. I'm not going to equip it. We can maybe sell it later on. You pry the weapon from the frozen hand and continue up the mountain before the raider has a chance to free himself. You see? It's freeing himself.
The mountain itself pushes you back.
Yeah, but you see, this is where I've got the problem. I don't know if I want to go back for that last card. It could be awesome. It could be a blessing. You know what? We'll do a test. We go back here. We get avalanche again. Oh no, so we don't. Okay.
Children.
Good news.
It's hard to conceive that either of us were ever such.
Lost boy. He's just a small child. You overhear. A deeper voice growls. We have to take him to the dungeons or else he'll run straight to whatever northern clan he's spawned from and show them where our outpost is. That's a shifty looking kid. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him, says Malaclips. You consider the boy's fate. Not really considering his fate, am I? I'm not getting an option to not save him. Unsheathing your weapon, you demand they let the boy go. The Empire soldiers are unmoved by your threat. There's only 4 of them. They've obviously not met me. Wintersbane is badass. I also like how my shield already has an arrow in it. Okay. Oh god. Okay, one down. Oh, wow. Hey. You not have any more buffs for me, Mr. Malaclips. Excuse me. You cannot defeat me! That's how we do it. That's how we do it in Dodgeman Town. As you check on the unconscious guards, unconscious? I was hitting them with a sword, man. You notice the boy looking at you weirdly, as if sizing you up. Oh god, 13. That's like a 4 1/3 per die. So we need at least 2 4s here. Nope. Close, but no coconut.
The dice are fair, and thus you have lost this round.
The boy disappears into the forest, and soon you hear him howl from a short distance. The raiders come out of hiding, and the boy shouts, "Their outpost is that way, you see." Was a douche after all. I'm gonna have to stop the raiders' attack, because I'm not an absolute asshat. Stand in the raiders' way, forbidding them to pass. Many, many encounters. I said this about the original Hand of Fate back when I was... I streamed this a few months ago. I feel like I wish the encounter sections were a little bit longer. So rather than just being like an arena where you fight to the death, I would like to see like a proper adventure section. Maybe a little, maybe a little small map where, oh, riposte did damage. I forgot about that. Like a little small map where you get to like explore and walk around a little bit in third person. I feel like it would then be worth the loading back and forward like this. That's just me though. I've seen a lot of people wish that these encounters weren't in there at all, but I feel it's only because they're so short. You know? I feel like if they were more, if they were expanded a bit more, I feel like they would be more interesting. Anyway. The sound of swords clashing draws out the guards from their outpost. After apprehending the northern raiders, the captain of the outpost hands you a reward. We get 2 fame. And 3 food. And obviously some healing. No, we didn't get, not from that. Let's go.
Will you push on, despite nature itself attempting to thwart you?
Of course I will. You've met me.
Witches I will tolerate. They have at least stepped into the streams of power that magicians call home.
Well, I'm glad you approve, Mr. Dealer. Okay, as you ascend the snowy Mount Priestess, you happen upon a cottage with pungent smoke wafting out of the chimney. A frail old lady sweeping snow off the path beckons you to come in. He's 8. How fairy tales start and you end up in an oven. We've come in search of the great High Priestess to deliver an important message, says Malaclips. You'd better go bearing blessings if you want to get on the High Priestess's good side. I'm fixing a batch right now if you'd like a taste. If I've got it right this time, you can take it to her, she says, stirring the cauldron. Malaclips politely declines. I've been watching what I eat, but my companion here has an insatiable appetite, he says, nudging you forward. Thanks, Malaclips. You're an asshole. This. Allies return. Revive your companion at the beginning of each new map. I don't care about these. He's never been killed. You take a sip of the aromatic potion and feel a warm, fuzzy feeling flowing through your body. Looks like my recipe is a success. I'm sure the High Priestess will appreciate this one. Thank the old lady and continue up Mount Priestess, paying no heed to the brewing blizzard. Oh, not more blizzards and avalanches. Ooh. It hasn't really revealed the map so much as just that there's an avalanche to my left. But either way, means I will not go that way. Although, hang, wait a second. The avalanche, that was the good one, right? I got a fight. Yeah, it's Blizzard that's the bad one.
With the least of notice, the very lands beneath your feet can slide away.
Yeah.
Life
Trace of
is
Mountain
filled
Goat.
with surprises.
I like the combat missions. Trappers know hunting traps that snare the turrets. Use evade to avoid the traps, or change direction rapidly to break free. Okay. So I mean, I guess I could. Okay, that'll do. Take any cheap shots that I can get, to be honest. But if my riposts are also doing damage, that's great news. Oh, hi. Do not mess with me. Oh, that was a mistake. Did I miss? Oh, that was his revival, okay. Oh, no, I wanted to get him... I was trying to go round about him to get him into water. Again, I need to stop that. Into the water! He's done. Almost. Yeah, well, that counts. It still counts. Max life is good. 15 life is awesome. Flash of Steel rings out. Oh yeah, Avalanche. Oh yeah, the dice roll. I forgot about that. So we got 10. We'd reroll that one. We've got to get more than one. Wait. 13. Miraculously unscathed. Retrieve his weapon. Take it, but don't equip it. Easy money. I don't suppose no. I thought it was too much to hope for that would lock another app. Queuing? Oh god. So many blizzards, so much damage. This one success? Yeah. Clouds have passed. We can camp there for the night if we want to. Moving on.
A grand opportunity for you to take whatever pleases you and go about your day.
Yes. It's the same ones as before. Yeah. Ooh. We get to choose again if we get a card we don't like. I'll definitely take that 1000%. Should help us out a lot. Nice.
Ever since I've returned to this world, I've been disappointed. The filth, the shame, the horrors dwell in the minds of men, not in the monsters in the darkness.
You, sir, are not a very cheery person. Okay, Westwind's only tavern, the Rusty Razor, is a safe harbour among the many dangers of the outer reaches of the Empire. Its barkeep sits outside his establishment with a look of resigned defeat. Upon your arrival, he jolts straight up and a smile almost breaks out across his face. At last, someone from the guild is here. These Empire soldiers have almost ruined me. Or you can disagree, the owner swings open the saloon doors and pushes you inside. Inside, you discover a handful of Empire soldiers enjoying ale rather than doing their duty. Freshly invigorated barkeep hops onto a table and shouts above the noise. You lazy, drunken deserters are done! The Stewards Guild has sent an enforcer here and now you're all going to have to get back to your posts. This town needs defending! One of the soldiers rises with a slight sway. You've got 3 days until our shift ends and we return to civilization, so we're not doing any fighting unless they threaten the supply of ale, right lads? A raucous cheer erupts and beer tankers smash together all around. So why don't you take your shiny lion badge and shove off? The barkeep turns to you. What are you going to do? Threaten seems like the best option, doesn't it? You suggest with menace that the soldiers should report to duty or they'll report to the healer. Odd. Oh, I think it's this one. Not that one. Redraw. Yes! Already paid for itself. One soldier spits at your feet but turns and leaves. The rest file slowly out behind him. Token! Oh, that's actually our first of this entire game. Jeez.
The mountain is unforgiving. You would not be the first to die upon its peak.
Yeah, better wind species can, yeah. Let's go, we have to go.
Old witches. I have a fondness for them, but I would not trust them.
Nor do I. Further up the mountain, the blizzard becomes so intense you barely see the tiny cottage engulfed in snow. An old lady beckons you in. I've received word from my sister's hawk and have been expecting you. May not be as skilled as her, but this blessing potion I've whipped up is my best yet. You think it's good enough to take to the High Priestess? Says, blowing the steam off a simmering bowl of thick liquid. I really couldn't, said Malaclips, patting his belly. Oh my god! What? I mean, yeah? Let's redraw, let's do it. I have absolutely no idea, that's moving way too fast. Oh! Bonus reroll, that's handy. After all your rerolls in a dice gambit, lowest. Nice. Take a sip of the aromatic potion and feel a warm fuzzy. Blah, blah, blah. Thank the old lady, move the up Mount Freitas. Nice! Oh, and then, what? Lizards can't be that much of a surprise, can they? Oh dear god, what is happening with these cards? Oh, I mean, I got it right. Yeah, covers past, yeah. God, it moves so quickly here.
Now the confrontation. Are you ready to face the priestess of her people and drive the deal the Empire has requested? Or will you turn and flee?
I will turn and flee for now. Oh! You sacrificed the token by... No, wait, I must get another chance at it, yeah. All the way back here. Oh, deep water we've done 1,000 times, okay. I know I could just as easily roll the dice, but this is more fun. In my opinion. By all means, let me know if you'd rather I just skipped these sections and went straight to the next card game, but... Oh god, we've got one of them too. Oh. No, get away from him. I don't approve of the fact that I've got massive dodges that I need to make. Oh, it didn't work. Don't. It's a close one. It did actually. Oh, stupid. It did actually make contact though, my special ability. That was good. And we got fame, although I don't actually know what it does yet. For equipment. What does the Valiant Aegis do? Adds +1 to the weapon charge. Every third step doesn't consume food. Defense +1 versus +10. Ooh. Tough. No, I think, to be honest, I think the defense stat is probably more important. I like the Scottish design, the Scottish flag design of this one, so yeah, we'll take that. But yeah.
Simple, sturdy, and still effective to this day.
And gold, which also heals us. Nice! And a heal, which also heals us.
Strange things still exist. Do you not see the beauty in this plant? True wonders still remain. Treat it gently.
A man-eating tree. High on a misty mountain top, you discover a vicious-looking plant. Its gaping mouth looks more than capable of shredding you to pieces, but at its base you notice some unusual fruit. If you throw something, you may be able to distract the savage mouth, thus allowing you to steal some fruit. What can we throw? Do we have anything? Throw a piece of equipment. I should be able to throw, like... Yeah, like these I'm not using, so I might as well launch them. You want to throw? Yes, I do. You launch your brigand's blades at the creature. With a snap of its jaws, the item disappears. You pluck one of the fruits while it's distracted. Fruit is especially delicious, leaving you feeling refreshed and vigorous. And max life again, very nice. 5 max life, also nice. The creature curls up to protect the remaining fruit as you leave the area. Nice. So we're at full health, we've got tons of food, we've got a little bit of gold. But yeah, it was inevitable, wasn't it? I honestly have no idea. Oh, sweet! I'll take a success any day of the week. It doesn't necessarily have to be a huge success. Yeah. And last one, another blizzard.
I am torn between my loathing for gnomes and my despair that the world is becoming less strange and arcane as the Empire spreads.
Sure. So, Gnomish exchange. Halt, Valley humans! A voice calls out as a dozen small creatures leap from the trees around you. It takes a moment to realise they're gnomes. Dirty, poorly armed gnomes. A few hold spears, but most have only a rock or sharpened stick. I'm assuming that they want to hit me with these things. We seek arms to defend ourselves, a gnome declares loudly. Hand over some of your equipment and we'll release you. We can even pay you something. I'll give you some food for a helmet, one of the small folk exclaims. No, give me some armor and I'll give you a health potion. Gnomes all loudly shout their own offers, trying to drown each other out. Sure. I'm using Winter's Bane, so you'll have the soldier's sword. Yeah, why not? Surrender the equipment to the gnomes. Satisfied, they offer payment in return. 10 gold. 5 gold. 15 gold. And 2 fame. Very nice. Okay, the winds clear the dark clouds to reveal the spire of a ritual house protruding from the summit. You press on through thick snow to find the wooden structure adorned with spoils of war, and with nowhere else to go. As you enter the Great Hall, the towering arched doors swing open with a heavy creak. A giantess in a velvet robe enters, accompanied by raiders. Malaclypse bows low to the ground. My companion and I have been sent forth to discuss a truce between the Empire and Northerners, milady. So they send me a silver-tongued devil and his mercenary, she smirks. I hope for your sake you have a decent offering. You kneel before the High Priestess. Only 4 blessings, what a pitiful effort. Well, that's all I had. That's all I was able. That's 100% of the ones I was offered, okay? 100%. With a flick of her wrists, bolts of lightning strike you.
You still have a chance to defeat this mission, even if imperfectly.
I mean, I'm still at technically what my life was first, I suppose. So a berserker, trapper, there's too many. I feel like we probably want to take the trappers out first. Nice hat, my dude. Nice hat. Although, I have to say, as a Scotsman, I don't appreciate killing all these Northmen. I know that these are clearly Norse influence rather than Celtic, but come on. Ice slows the movement, slows enemies' movements and attacks. Okay. The first thing I'm going to do is try and get some of these raiders out the way. Sorry, trappers out the way. One down. Very nice. I'll take any pot shots that I can get as well. Ah! Okay, you need to go. Oh, I would have hit him first. Oh, crap! I am not moving quick enough. Oh. Alright. Get out there. Ow. Ow. Go. Back up you. Pretty much dusted them, so actually not as bad as it could have been. Oh, he's off the cliff. Lovely. Go. Are you going to go off the cliff too? Oh, so close. I like it. It's a good fight. So, even though you failed to bring me your offering, I'm impressed with how you wield your sword. Now, hear my terms. The High Priestess draws herself up, a towering figure draped in fur and wrath. North will never bend to the Empire. Blood for blood for blood. Those are my terms, small one. Let your leaders hear it and quake. With that, you make a quick descent to relay the message back to General Brandstrom. You did get the token, though. Nice. Not the gold token, but at least which got us a new weapon, some new armor, and an extinguisher ring, which I assume stops you catching fire. Ooh, one more. Missions. 2 more token missions as well. Great. And is that upgraded versions of the sword and axe? Ever? What's this one? For clearing. Oh, the rusty razor. Friendly innkeeper mission. Nice. That was a good one. Ooh. Okay. So there you go. You get a gold one if you do all the missions, but silver if you only complete like the mandatory one, non-optionals. Cool. So there is a reason to come back and replay them. If you enjoyed that video, leave a comment to let me know or hit that thumbs up button. If you want to see more from me in the future, consider hitting subscribe and the bell to be notified when I upload anything new. You can get involved with all my Let's Plays by following me at twitch.tv/Dajman. Links to everything will be included in the description, and it'd be great to have you on board anywhere. And now that I'm done with the begging, thanks for watching.